Hello, it's Victoria Pendragon. This is my alternate reality. It's story time today. I'm dressed in my painting clothes. I just don't feel like changing. It's cold. I wanted to tell you a fascinating little story about a movie. It's called The City of Angels. You might know it. I believe the main character was played by Nicolas Cage. I can't remember his character name, but he played the part. The movie is called City of Angels. It was supposedly based on a movie, a German movie, called Wings of Desire. Wings of Desire was a German film that I had seen many years previous, and a beautiful, inspiring, just lovely and optimistic movie. And I thought, fabulous, years later, when they turned it into an American movie. I thought, oh, it'll color, and it'll be lavish and beautiful and very real seeming. Black and white movies never seem quite real. They have a dreamlike quality, to me anyway. And so I was thrilled to see this movie. And the movie, essentially, the original, the German movie, is about an angel who's kind of guarding over this woman and decides to manifest as a human being. And in the movie, and the German movie is just lovely because he manifests and they live happily ever after, essentially. So I rent the movie, I put it on the TV, I'm watching, and boy, it's really funny. It still has a powerful effect. I can feel it in my heart chakra. Pretty sure that's it, not the cat nipper. And early on in this movie, the female character is killed. He loves her. And she's killed. And the point comes when he has to make a decision about embodying. And he's standing on the top of a tower of some sort. I can't remember exactly. Funny, the whole thing is black and white in my mind. I don't know if it was in the movie because the movie was in color. But he has to, in a sense, die to his angel self to become human. And when he spreads his arms out and takes this leap, you know that he's diving into essentially pain and loss and sorrow. It's so different. It was so different from the German movie in which the life was joyous. It was as I said, a happily ever after kind of a thing. And as I sat there watching this on the couch, I got that pain that they tell you about, that, is kind of in your chest and then goes down your arm, your left arm. And I thought, what's going on? I was so moved by the decision to become human regardless of the cost. That I seemed to have had a little heart attack. And I didn't exactly know what to do because I was all by myself alone. It was night. I didn't want to exert myself, like to get up and go to the phone. Anyway, I'm not overly fond of doctors and ambulances and all that stuff. So I just thought, well, I'll just do what I do with everything that's heavy. And I'll breathe through it. And I did. And I just relaxed as much as I could and breathed and allowed the pain, the emotional pain, and the physical pain. And eventually, it passed. I've had physical exams since then. Apparently there's nothing wrong with my heart. It's fine. But it was such a very physical manifestation of a feeling state that was brought on by the knowingness, the reminder, that's a good word for it, the reminder that as spirit we choose to do this. We choose to enter this life with all its pain and sorrow and loss. The hurt that we don't experience in spirit. I often say, should have had some tissue. Who knew this was going to happen? I often say to people that I'm working with, talking with, lecturing to, that it's my impression that for spirit, everything is simply an experience. That there is no judgment, of course, bad or good, about experiences and their nature. But that pain is just as much an experience as pleasure. And so this is why we embody. And that movie, The City of Angels, is a good example of that. It wasn't what I was expecting. But it's worth the watch. It's quite a good thing. Well, thank you for bearing with me through what I didn't know was going to be a very emotional story. I heard my little beep. I must disturb my happy kitty now. Thanks again for watching. My heart is with you. Bye. Look out, Mr. Kitty. Go to get the video.